Ooh, love, light, and blessings. This is Shamanic Awak Priestess here, and in today's video, I wanted to do another deck flip through video. I recently acquired 3 new decks, so I recorded a previous video for the African American Tarot and decided to do more of an in-depth flip through than I usually do, just because I wanted to pretty much let you guys make up your own mind about that deck and things like that, because it didn't have the best reviews on YouTube. So I wanted to go more for what the creator was actually intending to have in that one. So this video will be most likely quicker. I'm going to actually show you 2 decks. The first deck that I got, so for those that have been following me, I have been really intensively studying the Rider-Waite-Smith deck and just tarot in general. And I had a plaid back that was a regular size, but I was watching Soul Journey's channel, and she had recently acquired the giant Rider-Waite tarot for study purposes, and I was like, that is actually a good idea, because I've been studying the symbology and things like that of the Rider-Waite-Smith. So being that isn't a large version of it, I feel like I can study the symbology and the symbols better. So comes with its regular, those like 2 cards and things like that, and it's definitely huge. You can definitely see the details really well. So I'm going to be working with this deck for the purposes of study, to continue my intensive study of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck and its symbology and things of that nature. I love the Rider-Waite-Smith deck in all its various versions, and I know it isn't everybody's cup of tea, so things like that. So I'm not going to show like all the cards, because I know that most people have seen this deck and things like that. So yeah, so I'm going to be working with this one exclusively just for studying. I'm not going to use it for like readings or anything like that. So like I said, it is huge. It's like bigger than my hand. So yeah, so I'm going to be working with that one. And then the second deck that I recently, I'm going to try to put this in the box here. Okay. I find that mornings have become easier for me to record these pre-recorded videos after I have like my coffee and finish dropping off my youngest one at her school and things like that. Okay, and then I get into my work day. So the second deck that I got, this deck, I did not see favorable walkthroughs of it either, but I decided to just go with decks that I feel called to use, even if they're not like popular or the mainstream, as long as like they speak to me. I just want to be genuine with what's calling to me and things like that. I've noticed I haven't been someone that usually goes with the most popular decks. I kind of like the older ones and things like that. This one I discovered, and when I was Googling, I was trying to find a book on the symbology, more books on the symbology of tarot and things like that. And then like something told me Google Golden Dawn, and then this tarot deck, I never seen it before. Ordered it because I had like this weird dream, and this word capital AEONUS like just came into a dream. I'm like, what does that mean? Looked it up, and it means long lasting. So I was like, okay. So I don't know, like the word that came in my dream, I just decided to get the deck without even ever seeing a walkthrough of it. Right after I ordered it, I did see a walkthrough of it, and I think it was like two of them, and they were not favorable, and the art style, people hated it, and they said that the deck was ugly, and so on and so forth. I have used it since buying it. I just reordered the deck, and I got a very good spot on read with it. So it reads me well because I'm not intending to use this deck for clients, nor the giant right away. This is also going to be for study purposes because, as most of you know, Pamela Coleman Smith, Aleister Crowley, which I don't resonate with the Thoth deck, I just don't, but you know, and Arthur Waite, they all were part of the Golden Dawn. So I got the Golden Dawn Magical Tarot, and this one is mass produced as well. I think it cost me like $25. It is not my art style, but I can see why I was drawn to get it. It comes in the nicer Llewellyn magnet boxes. The guidebook, I been when I did use it, I found it really good. And the card that I pull with the cards that I pull in the reading, very informative. So I think for the guidebook itself, it's a good deck. This guidebook talks about the Tree of Life and its relations to tarot, the major arcana, the minor arcana. This deals with Kabbalah, the Hebrew alphabet, astrology, the elements. It's very, very in depth. And I just kind of want to study that too, because it is a system that came and it was heavily influenced by the Golden Dawn. So I figured I wanted to get a deck that kind of touched that. So yeah, and it is a Pippish deck. And things like that, because that's what the Rider-Waite was influenced by, the Golden Dawn, and they decided to illustrate the pips, you know, the minor arcana, which before in the older decks were not illustrated, and things like that. And you know, so I kind of wanted to study up more on that, because when I like something, like, I get very nerdy about it, and I want to study its history and things like that. And the same way with spirituality too. So these are the okay, yeah. These are the backs. Okay. This has like the same cardstock, Dreams of Gaia, where like you can actually get your fingerprints on it. So just letting you know. And I'm gonna do a quick flip through of the cards. Like I said, I did not get it for the art style, but I have a strong connection with this deck, and the reading that I did for myself was really impactful. Like, literally, what I divined for myself was like happening. Like, I was like, wow, this is like really a powerful reading. So and I experienced that with the African American tarot as well. So I'm just going to continue to, if I am going to add to my collection, just go with things that I'm really drawn to, even if they're not the most popular, you know, things. So you have your full, and like I said, see, you have your elemental correspondences, you have your Hebrew alphabet. There's a lot of astrology references in this deck, you know, and things of that nature. So I'm not really expecting like anybody to go crazy with this deck or anything like that, or even like love the art style, but I just wanted to share with you guys, you know, where my path is heading, and you know, and things like that. So a lot of these symbols are not random. The book does go into details of why, what these colors, even the colors in the deck, represent, and things like that. So star, you have your moon, you have your the sun, you have judgment. And I don't know if you guys caught, there are 2 temperance cards in this deck. There's this temperance card and this temperance card. So it's actually 79 cards. And then you have, this is your wand suit. There's a reason why the hands are green in this deck. So like I said, I got a lot out of the guidebook. Even if it's not like your favorite art style, for like study purposes, I'm not, planning to make this a working deck or anything like that. And I do plan to work with this deck more in the next couple of months. I kind of just wanted to test read it and things like that. There are keywords in the deck. The cardstock is very thin. It's not the greatest cardstock and things like that. So, I don't know, something about this deck, I'm drawn to it. And it reads well for me, so. That's, basically kind of not only just to share with you guys this deck, but to pretty much, if you're drawn to something, don't ever be afraid that to go for it. If a deck calls to you and maybe doesn't have like the best reviews, or it's not popular or mainstream and things like that, everybody works with spirit and everybody resonates with something or another. And you don't have to resonate with those things that most people seem to resonate with or have a connection with, because there are plenty of decks that are very popular on YouTube that I've never even owned or ever been drawn to using. Is it the Sword Suit? And that's the Wild Unknown. I've never owned the Wild Unknown. I've never been drawn to it. I've never worked with it. I've seen it on sale. Like, I have a Barnes & Noble. Like, they had it on sale the other day for, like, really cheap. It was, like, on the clearance. So it was, like, I think 30 or 50% off. So I could have gotten it for, like, the mass-produced version for a steal. Like, a steal. And less than 20 bucks and all that good stuff. But I didn't get it. It just doesn't call to me the same way with the Marielle and things like that. Some things just don't call to us, and things like that. The Rider-Waite Smith, I love it. A lot of people love it or hate it. The Thoth is another one I'm not drawn to. There are those that love the Thoth, and there's some that just don't. We're in the Pentacle suit now, and our spirituality is an individual thing, so don't ever be afraid to go against the grain and to just do you, just do you. I just feel like me and this deck are going to work well together, and I'm going to have some amazing reads with it. I love working with tarot for myself too. I don't use oracle decks other than my chakra deck. And Madame and Dora reading cards, and that's it. I don't resonate, and that took a lot for me to get rid of my oracle collection, because there's a lot of people that love oracle, but it's just something that doesn't call to me anymore, and things like that. So you just have to go with what you're called to do and get the decks that you're called to get, and even if they're not popular. So I'm so happy that I listened to my intuition and got this one. I feel like I'm going to do really good personal readings with this. I bought this for study purposes as well. I do want to learn more about the Golden Dawn and things like that. And like I said, I love the guidebook so far from what I've seen in it and things like that. So I think that is it for this video. Much love, light, and blessings. Thank you so much for watching this video. We are over 1,800 subscribers, like every day, in awe and in just humility of how this channel, it's taken a while to grow. I've been on YouTube for a little bit over 2 years, but it's growing. Like, it's just a beautiful thing, and I'm so grateful to each and every one of you guys. And just look out for more videos. I literally have a year's worth of video ideas that I have written down in my calendar so I don't forget we're really going to get into some topics this upcoming months. I mean, I have videos all the way to next September of 2020, so there's a lot of great content coming. I'm going to keep trying to do at least once to twice a week videos, at least downloading them and recording as I can. So you may see different hairstyles or different you know, same shirt or same outfit. Well, why does she have the same outfit every day or whatever? Because I'm not most likely going to download the videos as I record them. So we will see what happens. So even with these 3 new decks, I'm very happy. I have 24 decks because I traded out the regular version of this. I'm sorry, I didn't trade it out. I gifted it and things like that. So I'm happy where my collection is. I'm trying to strive for less than 30, so like 29 will be my maximum that I'll allow my collection at this time to grow, just because that number feels right for me, like less than 30, no more than, no more than 29. So, and I'm under that, so I am good. Okay, guys, love, light, and blessings. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and until the next video, bye.